Alcohol, alcohol, white light, bright light, white light, white light, alcohol, alcohol, white light, white light, white light.
Hey guys, how you doing? And in today's video I'm going to be showing you all my RC cars. I know it's a pretty big collection back there, big for some, little for some, but yeah, we're gonna dive in. And so how this video is gonna work is I'm gonna say all the cars that are right there first, and then bring them up here and bring them on the bench and talk about them. So yeah, and I actually found some cars that I forgot about actually, so I'll tell you about that here in a second. So that's the latest one, and I try to put the first one over there. That's my first one up there. So here they are, guys. In total I didn't even count for this video, so you know. So we got 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9 10. I've got 10 of them. Well, I've got like 12 if you count this ECX thing under here that I've completely demolished. I'll talk about that one in a second. And there's like something behind there, but those aren't really that important. So first up, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna just kind of start with my first one and just kind of go in order like this, or I'll just go like however I want, so you know, you guys will enjoy it. Alright guys, so first on the list is going to be my old ready to run RC8 Tewi from Team Associated. Yes, this thing is old. I'm going to talk about it a little bit. So on the surface, what you're going to see is this custom red body. This is actually the first body I ever painted, so it's not going to be super nice in all areas. I tried to black out the windows the best I could, but it didn't work. The old body, it had the blue one, if you guys remember what that looked like. Here it is actually. This is the old body. I got ran over, so I had to buy a new one, and I was like, it's probably time for a new one anyway. But anyway, what you're also going to see in here are the regular, non-threaded, preload clip aluminum shocks. They need to be rebuilt. They're not very good shocks anymore. Next up, we got these Bandito street tires, which if you run any 8-scale buggy on the street, you probably will rip up the diffs and stuff, so I don't recommend doing that if you guys want to. Just a little bit of word of advice. And yeah, so let's just actually get to the part that actually matters and see what's under the hood. Alright, so take a look in here. It's kind of dusty. I've used it a lot. This is actually what got me into 8-scale racing. So I really can't throw this thing away. I just can't get rid of it and won't sell it. I've scabbed some parts off this thing to put on my new Truggy, which you guys have seen a lot of lately, and that's probably I'm very proud of that, because I was able to make it electric, and I'm a fan of electric stuff. Electric racing, actually, over nitro racing, just because there's not that many things to worry about, but you know. Anyway, so it used to have a Savox, now it's running an SX18 servo. It's pretty alright. It's got a decent amount of speed. It's just not, I don't know, it's good all around. This Reedy 2200 kV motor, and by the way guys, I've replaced every single electronic on this car, even the ESC motor and the receiver and servo. So yeah, pretty much same thing all around. You know, we got the Dynamite Fuse ESC, will run up to 4S 120 amp. I mean, I could have stolen it from my old like Losi right there. I actually just took this out because I knew this thing was gonna burn up eventually, but you know, I'll have that regular one right here if you guys if I need it, you know. So that's all I really got to say on it. There's not really too much to say on it other than with my first 8-scale buggy. It handles all okay. It's not very durable now as it used to be. It used to be super durable, and now it's not. The biggest issue that I can point out on this thing is the center diff. It just rips up really easily for some reason. Even though this plastic spur gear is plastic, it still somehow rips up all those internal gears. So that's something I have to do. Something I'm gonna have to do if I am gonna if this thing is going to drive again, but it's not at the top of my list. It's probably at the bottom of my list actually, because I really don't use this thing often. Usually whenever someone else wants to drive one of my RCs, I usually just hand them my Slash, but we're gonna get onto that real soon. So that was the RC8 Tewi buggy from Team Associated. Moving straight on into my Traxxas Slash 4x4 Ultimate. So, as you guys can see, this is my Traxxas Slash Ultimate. I've done quite a few things to it. I'll tell you what I've done to it, and it's had a long history. I've had it for almost 4 years, I think just around 4 years. Nice truck though, it's very nice. And it is the Ultimate, so it is gonna have stuff like aluminum steering knuckle and caster block. So, and this is a custom made body, guys, or custom painted, I should say, not custom made. It's custom painted. If I can pull this body clip off, if I can pull this other body clip off, that'd be nice. And if I could pull this other body clip off, that'd be nice. Okay, there we go. It is a little bit dirty, guys, on the inside, so yeah, it's because I drive it around my neighborhood. It's not really meant for racing. It's not set up for racing at all. Even though it is capable of racing, it's not a good racer. Short course trucks are not racers, guys. They're bashers. To me, at least, is my opinion on it. As you can see, it's basic setup in here. Usually, what I run in here are my Pro Hobby, my Pro Hobby or Aero RC Pro Lipo 3S batteries. These run really well. Actually, they last for a while in this thing, and it's got a lot of acceleration. It even has really popping torque sometimes. And as I said, it is the Ultimate. So, and these are not the stock shocks, guys. I swapped these out for like some crappy ECX eBay ones. I don't know. They're not that good though. They really don't. I mean, it's over damped. So instead of the shocks actually doing their job and working, the A-arm actually flexes, and it just takes the shock instead, and it chassis slaps a lot. But it's a basher. It's not really meant for performance. Even though it does have these Pro Line tires on here, I just thought I'd put these on just because it needs better tires. So I might as well put on some Pro Lines. Got these, and these are stock Slash wheels, so you can put these tires on if you guys want to. So yeah, what else about this thing? It is kind of broken. It doesn't have this rear body post. My friend actually broke it off at a track once, but that's all right. It can do with 3. It really doesn't need that 4th one. And this is the truck I had in Port Aransas. I'll tell you, it was really fun. And guess what, guys? I got new adapter connectors, so now I can, and I have like 3 other ones in here. At least I should have 3. Let's have a receiver pack. Here's one, and here's another. So I think I only use like 2, but oh my god. I'll probably at some point I'll probably at some point just cut this off and just put a Dean's connector on it, just because, I don't know. But anyway, that's all I really got for this Traxxas Slash, guys. If you want to hear more about this truck, I'll make a video on it, and I'll actually show some running footage. I actually don't have any running footage other than the Port Aransas video, so if, you guys can check that video out if you want more videos of this going. And on to the next. So moving on to the next, we have the Losi Mini 8. Yeah, I've got 2 of them. I just got the second one just in case if anything broke on this, or I just have this new one here. I don't know, it looks nicer. It's just the newer one as well. So yeah, this is actually my second ever hobby grade RC, and I gotta tell you, I've had this thing for at least 4 years. I've upgraded a lot of stuff. I have this T-Bone Racing bumper. I also have the carbon fiber shock tower, and that's pretty much it for upgrades. I thought I would have more upgrades by now, but I don't, unfortunately. And I actually accidentally bought 2 of these, so whenever I got this one, I just slapped it on, and it just bolts in right there. And as you can see, guys, I really haven't used this one too much. I'll probably use this one for some modifying, I don't know, but it's pretty nice. One day, sometime I am gonna do a review on it. It's pretty nice. It's a pretty good buggy. out of the box. I've also done like a couple things in here, or I've actually only done really one thing in here. So I've done a couple things in here. So getting into the actual chassis, I'm gonna move this one off to the side a little bit and just kind of make room for this one. I'll show you both of them under the hood, so in a second. But anyway, guys, yeah, I really haven't serviced this thing in a little bit. I mean, in the track running video, you saw this one run, and it ran great over that Alvin RC, the ultimate sand pit, whatever you want to call it. Anyway, it's pretty much stock in here, except for a couple things. Well, this ESC is still stock. Same one I actually got whenever I first bought it, but it's been acting up really recently, and it's kind of weird. I got an EC2 connector going from this Traxxas 2S battery, and this is whenever the Traxxas batteries actually had balancing leads, and now they just don't. They just make you use their chargers, but fuck them. So yeah. So ESC is still stock. I'll move it around just to show you guys. Overall, guys, just to give you guys a side note, it's been pretty freaking fun. It's durable, it's nice. Even the new one is also awesome as well. So a couple things I've done here is I've changed the gearing a little bit. It's a 10-tooth pinion running on a really large spur. It's actually larger than the stock spur, this metal one right here. So I kind of stumbled on my words there, but this motor can get extremely hot even on 2S. The nickel metals, it really doesn't get hot, but even on 3S, it's just ridiculous. It's a 4,500 kV motor, fuse. It's pretty good. All the electronics in here are the same. I'm probably gonna, at some point, it's kind of on the bottom of my list, but I'll probably replace this steering servo, and I'll probably replace the whole steering assembly because it is a little bit sloppy. But I'm not too sure about the whole steering assembly, but definitely the servo at some point. And I do need to mount this thing down, and I don't know, whenever I turn it on, it just kind of, whenever I turn it on position, it makes like these weird noises, or it doesn't make weird noises, it just flashes a whole bunch of times, even with my radio on. And this one actually came with the old low-C radio right here. This is the original one. It's pretty old, as you guys can see. It's archaic. You know, it's actually Spectrum. If you guys can see there, that's the Spectrum logo. But this is before Spectrum was really like big. But now they come with these DX2Es without the rubber grip. Unfortunately anymore, I don't know. Still pretty good radio though. I actually like the feel of this one better than the old one, but when I'm driving the old one, I like this radio more. So yeah, that's it for upgrades and stuff. Overall, it's been pretty fun. I've had a lot of good times with it, and it's not really on the top of my list anymore, but if I want something mini to drive on like a 10th scale track, then I would totally rip this thing out. I'll totally bring it out and put it on the track. So I'm actually gonna seal this one up now. Body clips on it. And these are the Traxxas mini body clips, if you guys wanted to know. You can put zip ties on these little body clips, and they'll stay on there more, and you can actually take them off easier. So yeah, that's gonna be the original 4-year-old Low-C Mini 8, now coming to the more modern Low-C Mini 8. DX2E transmitter. I lost the body clips. It actually has an intended tube, unlike the old one. Stock electronics all the way around, nothing new. Something I do like about the new ones is that they actually have like a stiffer chassis brace. They have the 4,500 kV motor. This guard right here, they actually have the what is it, the AVC in there as well. If I can find a clear body for this thing, I'll totally paint it red, and I'll probably use this thing more. I've ran this thing through really deep puddles, and it actually did just fine, and it is waterproof. It's advertised as waterproof. One thing I do want to complain about this one though is that this little ESC cable is way too freaking short. I don't know, it's just too short. It's like the mini Revo. It pisses me off. Anyway, that's all I really got for the new Mini 8, or Mini 8C. I'm sorry this one took so long, but that is the Low-C Mini 8. Alright guys, that's going to wrap it up for part 1. Tomorrow, what I'm going to be showing you guys, so far what I've shown is the RC8 Tewi, Slash, and Mini 8s. I know it really wasn't much, but I don't want to make these videos too long so that they bore you, you know, he's going on and on and on. You know, I don't want to do that. So tomorrow what I'm going to show you is I'm going to show you the Revo 3.3, what else? I think my low C, and then my low C's. So I only got like, I've got a few more though. I think there's like 2 more. I don't know exactly what I need to show next, but I will get there. So thanks for watching, guys, and I hope you guys tune in tomorrow for a new video. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.